Hey everyone, Barty Toto here, and I am with the world famous David Schirmer from Australia. And we have known each other, about 12 years now?
Yeah,
long time.
Since The Secret came out, really?
Yeah, since The Secret came out. And he is here visiting from Australia, and we met in Las Vegas. But we have been having our own mastermind. What we've been talking about is how we have, actually myself, how I've been successful, how other people like David have been successful, and we're going to just have a powwow here. I can teach people everything you can about social media and branding. However, if somebody does not have the right mindset or have resistance, no matter what I teach them, it won't work. I can train them on the power of asking. I can have a workshop and, they can get it, but if they don't have the mindset, it will not work. And I want what we were talking about earlier privately, I want you to share that.
Yeah, well, really, mindset is so important. In fact, I've found over the years many people go to seminar after seminar. They buy programs on wealth creation. They go and spend a lot of money in building websites or joining a network marketing company or starting a business. But what they don't realize is the cause of prosperity is not in actually what you do, but rather in how you do it, or in fact what you think. And see the success of anyone is to do with how they think about money. See, money is attracted to it. It's an energy. It either is attracted to you or repelled from you because of how you think. And so mindset is always the controlling factor, regardless of the thing that you're doing. I've taught many people who are professional traders how to trade in the market successfully, and I've always found and taught people that you cannot make more money than your self-image allows you to. Your self-image is the image of yourself, and when it comes to prosperity and finance, it's the image of yourself about how much you're worth. And so if a person believes that they're worth $50,000 a year, you can give them $1 million a year idea, and they'll still only earn $50,000 a year because that is their mindset. Many times I've showed people how to trade successfully, or given business ideas, help people to look at life differently so they can create abundance and prosperity in their lives, but they cannot outperform their self-image. We never can. See, that's the thing, Barty. We've actually got to change how we think. We've got to change how we think about money.
And you're so passionate about it. I mean, earlier we were having this passionate, it makes me crazy when I train people on social media and branding or whatever it is, and they pay a lot of money and then they don't move forward at all.
Yeah.
What we were talking about earlier, I almost have felt guilty that I've taken people's money and they haven't done anything. Like, I gave them directions, I sat with them for 8 hours, I have one-on-ones, but they do not move forward. And I realize it has nothing to do with me. I'm doing a new book called Disrupt Your Brand, and the first thing I talk about is resistance. If they cannot get past resistance and mindset, no matter what I do, no matter what I show them, how I show them, it's not going to work.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's what you said, because people cannot attract any more money into their lives, in fact anything different in their lives, until they first become someone different. And see, if a person has a mindset, if their self-image is $50,000 a year, it doesn't matter what they do. They might make more money doing something else, but then they'll lose money in what they're currently doing. And so people are often chasing new ideas or chasing systems to make more money, and that's not the primary cause of the problem. The primary cause of the problem is their self-image actually limits them to whatever their image is of themselves. And so I say to people, professional traders, network marketers, anyone who's looking to create more money, the most important thing that you can do is actually spend time on changing your mindset. Now, if you don't understand how to do that, you need to learn that. Figure out how to do that. Figure out how to change your mindset, your programming, because that is the thing you need to work on. And once you start doing that, see what happens is our actions are caused by the images in our subconscious mind, or the paradigms. And those paradigms cause us to act a certain way. Now, we can have a new idea, so we can have a something that we're trying to do differently to create more money, but still our subconscious actions continue to keep us to do whatever get the result of what we're getting. And so our results can never outperform the images in our subconscious mind. They actually reflect the images in our subconscious mind. So the most important thing for a person to do to change their prosperity or change their financial situation is, first of all, change what they believe they're worth.
And also, take out the garbage in your life. Seriously, I've had to take out the garbage, and I mean people. Seriously, sometimes you have to unfollow people in your life, literally. I'm not talking about social media. I'm talking about get them out of your life, because that creates a vacuum for prosperity. Because if you surround yourself, and sometimes it's unconscious or, in the subconscious, you're surrounding yourself with people that are very negative or tell you, and I've been victim of this, that you can't do something or that's not going to work. And even though in your mind you're strong, that you can do this, that little seed from your spouse, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, or significant others, maybe peers, teachers, educators, can affect you, and that affects your mindset as well. What are your thoughts on that? I've had to get rid of close people and family.
Often people close to you will say, "Oh, that can't work," or "That won't work," and maybe that they're not as supportive as you are passionate about something.
Exactly.
But the truth is, for every idea, there is as many reasons for it not to work as there is to work. And the only reason that someone becomes successful at anything is they've made a decision. And the decision is to cut off all other possibilities. And see, we can fail at anything, but we can also succeed at it.
Exactly. By the way, Barbara, hi. This is David Schirmer. He was in The Secret. He is going to be one of our guests on iHeartRadio in Hawaii. Barbara is actually one of my hosts. And so, David, we are talking about mindset, which I know Barbara is passionate about. She is actually a very well-established realtor in Hawaii, and he is going to be one of our guests on iHeartRadio. So I just wanted to chime in and say that. So aloha to Hawaii, you're on. And
aloha.
And David is very excited about that. So, yeah.
Awesome.
But anything you want to say toward mindset, because you get it, I get it. A lot of people think that just because that they hire me for branding and social media, or for the power of asking consulting, just like, hiring you for trading, that it's just going to happen because they take the course. But without the mindset, it's not going to work. And I don't mean to sound negative, okay? That is not, hey, Eric, that is not what I'm getting at, but I don't mean to sound negative. It's just, it is what it is.
It's the law of attraction.
I'm being careful what I'm saying, so I don't
You attract whatever you are, and what I mean by that is whatever paradigms, beliefs you have in your subconscious mind. Often we don't know what they are, but that is the very thing that you create or you attract in your life. You can't attract anything more. Someone who has a belief of $50,000 a year can only attract a $50,000 a year income. And so they might have $1 million a year, yet they will only create $50,000. And so the key is always be working on your self-image to constantly increase how much you believe you're worth. With trading, for example, you can make millions of dollars very quickly in trading some of the most leveraged, fast-moving markets in the world. However, what happens is people will make money and then quickly lose it because they've exceeded their paradigm. And so I've taught traders for years, if you want to consistently make profits, increasingly make profits, is you have to consistently improve or change your subconscious paradigm. And so you've got to work on changing your mindset, just as much as you work on understanding and analysing the market. And it's the same in any industry. You know, we talk about network marketing, we talk about branding, we talk about social media, we can talk about any business whatsoever, and a person will not outperform their current self-image regardless of what it is. And that's why some people will enter an industry and become hugely successful, where the other person will enter the industry at the same time and be a dismal failure. And it's not because of the industry, it's not because where they are, it's actually because of their subconscious paradigm. So
that is true.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in total agreement, because a lot of people come to me, and this is not to impress you guys, but to impress upon you how I've gone from being a nurse, I say, in another life, to taking the love of helping other people on the internet, to being a New York Times author, to being in Forbes magazine. Now I'm a host on iHeartRadio, and I just had an offer yesterday. I cannot say what magazine, a very large magazine, bigger or as big as Forbes, to be an author in this area. And it all has been mindset. If I told you, and I will share with you how I was raised, was that you're never going to go to college, you'll never amount to anything, you're not going to do this, you're not going to do that. The reason I had to shift my mindset, a lot of personal development, a lot of personal growth, but if I had stayed in that mindset, who knows where I would have been, ended up.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, it's all your mindset. It really is. And I say these things being transparent and real because a lot of people, they see you and I on the internet, they see what our successes and our accolades are, and they think that we have not had struggles. And that is, of course, people's perception. And they think because we haven't had struggles, which is not true, at least me, I don't know, have you ever had struggles?
It's been so easy for me. It's just life's always a breeze.
No, but seriously,
Yeah.
people think that, and that's one of the misperceptions is, they have it together, they're successful, but
Success can never come until you've had many attempts at failure.
that's true. That is true. So you want to leave them with any thoughts before we end this
I just want
amazing
to. I just
interview?
want to say that as we've already mentioned, understand how the mind works. And I mean really understand this concept of mindset. It's a very loose term thrown around these days, yet most people and most teachers out there really don't understand or don't have a way of helping people to change their mindset. And that's really key. Understand how your mindset works, how it controls your results, but more importantly, how do you change that, and how do you change it on a day-to-day basis so you're constantly increasing in the areas that you want to improve.
Well said.
Yeah.
Yay.
Okay.
I love David. Anyway, we are going to let you go. We are here in Las Vegas. We're having our own mini mastermind and doing some huge things. We're up to no good.
Yeah. Having fun in Vegas.
Yeah, and we will let you know how we're up to no good
Okay.
on another video.
Awesome.
All right.
Bye.